In our original state, the original state of our being, God created us in his likeness, and originally the state was one. We were one with God. We were non dualistic, non dual, not two, we were one. There was no separation between us and God originally. We didn't know that, though. We didn't know it because we had nothing to compare it to. Just like the prodigal son, he didn't know how good he had it until he didn't have it. We, the original state of our being was we were one in a perfect, blissful state with God, but we didn't know it because we had nothing to compare it too. But when we disobeyed God, when Adam disobeyed God, he did surely die. Spiritually, he was separated from God. Sin is separation, disobedience is separation. Now he knew what it was like not to be in oneness with God no more. Now he was on his own thinking. He was separated. He was warped in his thinking. He was making decisions through his warp understanding, not in his perfect original state no more. So God did promise, though, told Satan, who deceived him into doing that, that through the woman would become a seed that would eventually crush Satan. And that prophecy from God was predicting the coming of Christ, who would eventually step on Satan and crush him. And when Jesus said, "It is finished" on the cross, that was what was prophesied. Satan was crushed. He has no power. He's a deceiver. He's a roaring lion without a bite. Jesus is the power. He crushed that false power, that false deceiver, the accuser of the brethren. When you receive Christ, you're restored back to your original state, that perfectness with God. Jesus restores us back to our original state. Without Jesus, you still walk in deception. You still walk being deceived by the deceiver, Satan. Receive Christ. He paid the price. He made a way. In due time, Jesus came as prophesied, and he is now available. Everybody. He so loved the world, everybody, that he gave everybody an opportunity to get right, to get back to the Father. If you want to still live in your deception and your wickedness and in your misery, then that's your choice also. I pray that you receive Christ, that you get restored back to your original bliss, oneness with God, because now you're living in a dualistic, separated experience. You and God, two separated from each other. But if you receive Christ, you become one again. Blessed be the name of the Lord.